The movie The Elevator begins on a bright note with a popular live TV game show, The Show Is Yours, where a lucky contestant wins $1 million. The charming host, Jack Trammell, signs off the night with his usual charisma. Off camera, though, Jack is a different man, cold, confident, and self-absorbed. After the show, Jack tells his assistant to cancel his weekend meetings and send flowers to the ministers he was supposed to meet, wishing her a happy weekend before leaving the studio. On the way, he tries calling a woman named Diana, but it goes straight to voicemail, a call that will soon haunt him. A courier then drops off a mysterious parcel, and Jack makes a small bet with the delivery officer, $100 that he knows what's inside. When he wins, he casually hands the money to the officer, telling him to celebrate. The man who seems to know everything doesn't know that tonight, his own game is about to begin. Jack drives to his luxury apartment, where he scolds the sleeping security guard, threatening to report him and warning him not to repeat it again. As the guard nervously apologizes, Jack smirks and says, "Enjoy the show." Moments later, he steps into the elevator, and just as the doors begin to close, a woman rushes in. Jack tries to make small talk, but she ignores him. When he reaches out to press the button, she shocks him with an electric device. Literally. The lights flicker, the elevator halts, and suddenly the nightmare begins. Jack wakes up chained and helpless. The woman, calm but chilling, declares that he is now the contestant, and she is the host. He demands answers, but she tells him there's only one rule: play the game or suffer the consequences. The first question is simple: guess her profession. Hesitant but smart, Jack answers correctly. But when he refuses to continue, she rips off one of his fingernails. His screams echo through the elevator shaft. The real show has just started. The woman accuses him of letting a girl named Anna die, a girl he could have saved but didn't, because he chose career over compassion. To make him feel her pain, she injects him with a chemical that burns through his veins. She demands his bank account number and password, but Jack claims he doesn't remember. Furious, she starts texting random women from his phone. When a couple passes by, she clamps his mouth shut to stop him from screaming. Jack's phone rings. It's one of the women she texted. He knocks his captor down and grabs the phone, but before he can say a word, the caller, assuming it's another one of Jack's games, angrily hangs up. Jack hits the alarm button, but the guard downstairs is too busy watching the same show Jack hosts. The woman regains consciousness and shocks Jack again, silencing him. Later, the couple returns, hearing the faint ring of a phone. They call for help, but when the elevator doors open, Jack is gone. Only his phone remains. Shocked, they realize it's the phone of Jack Trammell, the famous game show host. Meanwhile, the woman resumes her game. She asks Jack why he deserves this. When he refuses to confess, she breaks down and screams, "You killed my son!" She reveals her story. A single mother, raising her son alone, who one day went to meet his estranged father. But he never returned. He was later found dead in a ditch, his kidney missing, a victim of human trafficking. Jack denies any involvement, insisting he's not that kind of man. But the woman is certain. He's the one who ordered the transplant. As the elevator suddenly moves, the security guard finally intervenes. But before he can help, the woman shocks him and ties him up too. She rushes to fix the control system, but when she returns, Jack is gone. Realizing he's climbed to the top of the elevator, she threatens to kill the guard unless Jack comes down. Jack challenges her. "You won't kill him. You need me, not him." But when she starts moving the elevator upward, ready to crush him, Jack gives in and returns below. In the chaos, the guard attacks her, and Jack chokes her. But she shocks them both again and regains control. Then comes the next question. Which country leads in human trafficking? Jack stays silent, so the guard answers correctly. The woman lets him go but warns him to stay out of it. She turns back to Jack and finally explains how she found him. Through corrupt doctors, fake identities, and a web of lies that led her straight to him. But Jack insists she's mistaken. He says the scar she noticed wasn't from a stolen kidney. It was from a donation. Years ago, Jack donated his kidney to his sister, who was critically injured in a car accident. She doesn't believe him. There's no record of any transplant. But Jack pleads with her to call his doctor. When she refuses, he tells her to call his sister instead. The call goes to voicemail. He tells her, she won't answer. She's dead. She died 6 months after the transplant. The woman, trembling with doubt, finally calls the doctor, who confirms exactly what Jack said. Crushed by guilt, she releases him. She breaks down, realizing she might have tortured an innocent man. Jack gently calms her and steps out of the elevator. As he walks away, he makes one last phone call. On the other end, his sister answers. Alive. The truth crashes down. He had lied. Everything, from the transplant to his sister's death, was part of his twisted cover-up. The woman had been right all along. Moments later, security finds her dead inside. But as Jack walks away, his steps grow weaker. And the drug is revealed which was injected to him. It kills the person in 5 to 10 minutes. Jack collapses. The hunter and the hunted, both victims of their own game.